It has been exactly a month since I've been to my botanika and I have bought new shelves for in my cabinets and I have still not done anything. So today I'm going to tackle my cabinets. I'm going to put new shelves in there, give it a clean, a rearrange, and finally do this job. Hello everyone, welcome to my jungle story. I'm Jacqueline, and yeah, I'm just gonna get straight into it because I had just finished filming my alocasia collection video. I still have alocasias everywhere, but a couple of them were from in the cabinets, so I figured there's no point in me putting them back in. And there are some that I actually want to move back into the cabinet because they've been doing a little bit like iffy and not doing very well, and they just need like a little bit of extra TLC. Conditions in my cabinet are like amazing. Like right now this door has been open all morning and the humidity is at 76% and 25 degrees. It says max 29.5 degrees, and that's what it was this morning before I opened my cabinets. So yeah, the sun, it's afternoon now, it's 20 to 3, and now the sun is on the front window here. I actually might have to put the shutters down a little bit because it's going to be 30 degrees today, so it can get very, very hot. And it's like, it's not overcast, but you know, like it's like a very like light layer of clouds. Like I know there's a right word for that, but anyway. So it's not like full sun, but it's still hot, you know? What am I talking about? My throat is like a little bit sore because I've been talking all morning about my alocasia. But yeah, doing that video has given me the motivation, and obviously also, you know, planning with kids and everything. Mitch is outside with Matteo, and I have until I have to go and pick up my daughter. Because usually he'll pick up, but I'm going to pick up now because I can film a whole afternoon. So yeah, I'm going to take everything out of the cabinet. I think I'm just going to put it on the floor here because the floor's dirty anyway, so it doesn't matter. And I'm going to give the cabinets a good clean, and then we're going to install the new shelves. Okay, I really battled to get this out, but I don't, oh, there's still water in there and I just dripped it everywhere. I never use this. So this is the humidifier, but honestly, it stays so nice and humid in my cabinet. I don't use this because even if I wanted to increase humidity in my cabinet, I don't think I actually want to. You know what I mean? Because if I make it incredibly humid in here, I think plants would have a lot harder time like coming out of my cabinet, because all plants eventually will have to come out of my cabinet because they grow. And you know, that's normal. I just messed water everywhere. Our floor is so dirty. It's a good thing I'm actually doing this today and not on another day. But yeah, let me show you what's going on. This is the cabinet. So there's the top and then at the bottom. It's very dirty, very dirty. So we're going to vacuum all of that crap up. I'm going to take the glass. There's a layer of glass there. I'm going to take that out. And yeah, I'm just going to give it a good clean. I've not taken out the plants there because I think I might just leave this. I don't know what I'm going to do, like where I'm going to put the shelf and all of that. So that's easy anyway. I can actually just probably leave them on the grid, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to use a grid at the bottom because of the shelves that I've got. But anyway, let's clean up first.
Okay, so I've cleaned the glass shelves. They were absolutely disgusting, as you can see. Yeah, I've not cleaned out this cabinet probably since just before the winter last year. However, I did just think, yeah, I'm going to take this glass out, but I'm going to have to, so what I've done to get the grid to like hang here is I've got 2 strips, and I'm using like the part where you click it together to hold it behind the glass so that it doesn't, you know, come crashing down. So I am going to have to take the grid off and maybe find like a different way to attach it if I'm still going to use it. So I first need to take the fan off. Take that off as well. And I'm going to hold the grid while I take this off. Put the grid there. And there we go. I can slide that out of there. The side of the glass, I'm going to do that as well and clean those because they are nasty. You could literally see like a line of where the thing was. But yeah, up here there's more plant. There were always more plants up here. So I don't know, watering sometimes I got lazy and I would just go in there. But then obviously all the water would drip down and yeah, just cause a mess. Could have probably left the top light on. It's too hot to use all the brain cells. We don't anyway. These have been in here for so long as well. Look at that, that's gross. Okay, now the fun part, which is the shelves. So let me show you. They've been at the side here. Oh, don't break anything, Jacqueline. So this is the shelf. I got this from a company called Variegata at my Botanika. And yeah, I've always wanted these. I don't know, I like that there's holes in there for ventilation in the cabinet. Plus, these are apparently a lot easier to like clean off. They don't leave marks as like quickly as the glass. But it is mainly for the ventilation. And I did choose one. This one has got, you can see there's like a lip here on both sides. This one is, I think this isn't the standard one. This is the one that it doesn't, like this is heavy duty. This is not going to bend. So if I have plants in there, like pond plants or anything, it's not going to bend. It's going to keep its shape. So I'm going to take off the protective. It's not coming off in one go. Come on. Yeah, like I said, this has been sitting here for a while. Ooh, satisfying. There we go. That's one side. Oh, a little piece. It didn't come with. Oh. Oh, it's so pretty as well. Look, it really is pretty. Yeah, I'll give it a little bit of a wipe down, but it is mainly because of these holes, you know, that it's just great. So I need to decide where I'm going to put it all. But I think what I'll do is I'll show you the other shelves. I also have 2 of these. What's wrong? Mateo, you're supposed to do caca on the putsch, eh? Yeah. 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 What, did he go and hide?
Dat is al nummer 3, hè. Nu is het gedaan, hè.
Can you close the door? The flowers. Matthew was having a hard day today with the potty training. And then I have 2 more of these. You can't even like see them. They're like corner pieces, but I don't know where I want to put them. Zoet? How would you do it?
Probeer het terugsteken.
Maar nee, no, not Matthew. I've got 2 corner pieces and I've got this big one. How would you do it? Only thing is the grids. That's the problem.
Maar nee, het hangt ervan af hoe groot dat je planten gaan. Als je zegt van het onderste gebruik ik voor wat grotere planten, dan moet je zien dat je ergens die 2 hoeken bovenaan kunt zetten, zodat je veel meer kleintjes bij elkaar kunt zetten bovenaan.
And then the big plants at the bottom.
Ja. Of ja, kun je dat een keer doen, hè, dat je de kleintjes daar zet en de grote meer in zicht. Op ooghoogte dan. Moet je dat best.
Dat zit daar gewoon in.
Maar ja, als je goed kijkt naar hoe groot dat je grootste plant is. Hè.
That's the thing. Okay, no. I need to take the plants out first. Out, everyone.
Het kan goed zijn dat het hier beter uitkomt. Met een lamp onder en dan die plant. En dat uiteindelijk hier meer ruimte creëert, zodat je het hier geen kunt steken en hier of zo. Of zelfs toast. Maar het denk ik met dat wel een beetje gezost is. Hè.
Waarom?
Het past dan wel als je...
Well, yeah, that's the problem.
Dus dan zeg dat...
Okay, so I'm going to take out all of the plants at the top because the grid is just like there's too much wobbling happening and I know what's going to happen. I'm just going to end up knocking over plants. And I don't want to do that. So I'm making my kitchen island even messier with all of the plants. But this one, this grid, can actually give that a bit of a clean, is... What did I do with that piece? Oh, there it is. Oh, jeez. Sweating. It's hot and I've got the fan on like on quite a high setting. That very clean. Yeah, this one is just on like magnetic hooks, so I think that one will be fine. But I need to, let's just take that out. I think I'm going to move it like a level. So I do need a screwdriver. Oh my word. Oh, there you are. Yeah, I had it like in the middle of the cabinet. And Mitch actually, words. He pointed out a good point. I could actually just lower this down to that one. Yeah, that one it is. Because I don't have a lot of like tall plants in my cabinet, I usually also just take them out. I keep a lot of my more like smaller, fragile plants in my cabinet. So then that means that up top here, I'll have more room to, you know, fiddle with. So I think I'm gonna move these bits. They're not working. Oh. I'm doing it the wrong way, that's why it's not working. Okay. You go there. Okay, I just have to move it like one down. And then we'll see where that takes us. Oh, wrong way, Jacqueline. Honestly. Okay, I'm just going to take this top one out because it's just going to get in the way of other things. I'm just going to put it there for now. Okay, I feel better that I've taken all the plants out because it was stressing me out that I still had the plants at the top there. And then we have this. There we go. Yeah, that is stable. Okay, that's there for the lights. Okay, Can you see? Oh, my camera already feels quite hot. Yeah, so that's where I've put it. So it's like one level more down, because I think what I'll do is at the bottom, I might not put, I could still put a grid there. I could do like the exact same thing. I could even reuse those strips, but it's just at the top, you know, because I've got smaller plants. So yeah, it's just these two that I need to like figure out how I'm going to do it, because I do also still like the grid, but I was thinking if it's going to work. I've got my magnets. I should actually give this a wipe down. However, I'm not that dirty. I do sometimes use a Swiffer in here. I could do this. See, I could hook it there, and then I could put one here and another one there. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you know what I mean? I don't know. Do I know what I mean? Let's put the hooks there, just so that I can see what it looks like, you know? There we go. So now, oh bugger, screwdriver. Now I just need to move this corner one. Don't drop it, don't drop it. Have a look. Oh, my battery's gonna die. Okay, so I'll put one here. Maybe I should put another one here then. Or maybe I could even put it lower. This is so exciting. Okay, I'm gonna change my battery. Okay, I had to take a break because my camera was overheating. Yeah, the sun is like full on here. I'm thinking about putting the shutters down, but then the lighting is gonna be really bad. So anyway, what I've done, can you see? So I've done one here, and then there's another one here. There. You guys saw me put that one in. But yeah, I've got it like at 2 different levels. I think that's gonna look nice. So now I'm going to try and attach the grow light down here. So yeah, this is just one. It's honestly maybe like 10 centimeters lower than the other one. And I'm gonna attach this. However, how did I do this? I did this with magnets. So I had a magnet there and a magnet there. There we go. That's how I did it. Is it in the middle? Yeah, I make sure that these ones are quite heavy duty ones, because it's quite, like the glass was quite thick, and this is also quite thick. I think this is probably even thicker, but I can take it off quite easily, so I do have to be careful there. And then the cable, pull it through a little bit more because it is lower, and that's what I mean. Oh yeah, these are like heavy duty. Don't tell me I pulled on it too much. Yeah, this is quite thick acrylic, so any like tug, it does come off. I do have to be careful. I'm gonna give it a little bit more like leeway, so when I turn the door, okay, that's fine. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of those flowers just came out of that light. Oh, it's from in these like little grooves. They were obviously in there. Okay, I do, however, have, maybe I should switch the fan off. Let's just switch it off, so I don't get, you know, tangled. I did recently go with a Swiffer in here, but I could probably take this apart and like completely clean it out, but it's not that bad. So this one, see, I am gonna have to, I do still want a grid there. I'm just not really, because I'm gonna be putting more of like my bigger plants down here. I think it's gonna be better that they like, the light is closer to them, but I could still hang the grid there. I could still do that. But how am I going to do that? I should have done that before I put the lights in. What's the problem? What's wrong, Matteo? my word. Busting, yeah. Okay, let's try again. Could, however, use that. That's not going to work. Okay, I'm gonna have to get some new strips because I'm not gonna be able to like get it behind there. And I can use clear strips now as well, so we don't have, let's see the black. I want to get this over and done with now. I want to get the fun part. I mean, get to the fun part. You know what I mean? So, I might need to ask Mitch for like another set of hands. Okay. So, if I hang it there, I can actually, there's like a thingy, oh you can't see it, but there's like one of these a little bit lower and I'm resting it on there. So actually, I might be able to do it on my own. I hate that sound. I think this way is just going to be this like most stable. I would probably prefer to do magnets, but okay. Okay, there's one. So yeah, because I was leaning it on there, I could do it myself. I remember the first time I did this, I had to ask Mitch to hold it up because I couldn't, like it's awkward, you know? It's not easy doing it on your own. Ooh, that is not going anywhere. See, now you can't see it. You can't see the strip ties. So, that's there. I think I will take this screw and move it because it's right now like leaning. Then again, now it's actually at an angle, which is actually better for like the shelves, but I don't think I'm going to be putting anything here anyway. There we go. Yeah, that is not going anywhere. Okay, let's put the light. The light's back on. There we go. Switch it back on. Yay. Yeah, it's lower now, so I don't know. I like it a lot. Okay, you go there. And now the fan situation. So on here, I had the fans. I think I had it like this. I did use the grid, that's right. Like that, okay. And then I put this one there, like that. That's how I did it before. Yeah, this cable situation, honestly, it's not the best, but it doesn't bother me. So yeah, I'm gonna switch this back on. There we go. And a bunch of the little flies. I do need to hang up some new ones actually. Might as well do that now so that I don't, you know. No, I'll do it at the end after I've positioned everything. So the bottom is installed. You can see it. Oh, the clouds are coming. That's good when it's this hot. So yeah, that's the bottom. So this is a little bit lower. And then yeah, at the top is that situation. So I've got a shelf here, a shelf there. And yeah, oh, I love this with the holes. I just love that. It's a very, very sturdy one. I'm glad I opted for like I think it wasn't that big of a difference either. It was like an extra 10 or 15 euros or something like that. And I just didn't want to risk it. I remember when he said that to me, I was like, well, I'm kind of been going off pon. I remember that's the first thing I thought of. But now I'm getting back into pon. So, you know, it just goes to show. Okay. I do have another shelf. However, if I could, I'm not going to opt to put this in there because it's plants don't stay on here. They just don't. However, if I put it there, because this is at an angle now, this does stay straight there. We'll see, we'll see. I think now is the best part, and that's putting all the plants back in. I think I'll work from top to bottom. There are a lot of alocasia that I want to put in my cabinet. That I like want to put back into my cabinet that weren't in my cabinet before, because they're not doing very well. Maybe I should start with those. There are some that I actually want to take out of my cabinet as well. I'm rambling. I'm like overthinking too much. That's the problem. All my baby ones, all the small ones. Maybe I should also, I could do like, have one shelf, have it like a rehab shelf, because I do have a couple of rehabs. Okay, I think I'm just going to start with the alocasia, because there's alocasia everywhere here from doing my alocasia collection video. I will start with putting those into the cabinet. I'll show you which ones, like I'll talk through it. I was thinking of doing like a time lapse for you guys, but I just want to like talk about them. So I'm just going to start doing that. So this is definitely one that I want to put in there. This is the alocasia reversa. This one was in my alocasia corner, which is actually empty at the moment because I brought all the alocasia over here, but I want to give it a good clean now. And yeah, this one was honestly not getting the best light either, and it wasn't doing very well. Like, it just wasn't doing much. So I'm thinking I'm going to, oh, I love this, I love this. Another one, the Heterophylla. I think this one needs water. It just doesn't look very good, does it? It's very droopy. These are, so this is, wait a minute. Let's switch it up. So this pot is from Svetlana from Five Land Room that she painted for me. And this Heterophylla is the Heterophylla corn that she gave me. Let's do that. And you can go there. I don't necessarily need to have the pots. Also don't want super heavy pots on there either. Okay, this is heavy. So I've got my Friedic that doesn't look like anything. This is my Mellow. I'll also put that one there. I've got my Antura Black Antura Velvet, the one that's got spider mats. I'm actually going to bring over my concoction. I do have like beneficial bugs. However, I have just cleaned the whole cabinet out and they're like hanging on plants. Wait, that's not it. I'm gonna give it a spray on the back side as well. So, I hope it's going to be okay. I'm going to put that one there. That one's on a hook. Like the small ones, I could put this one on a hook as well. Maybe I need to like start over with the hooks because I've got a lot of hooks. It's alocasia, Jacqueline. Oh, the only thing is the rehabs are in like glass, so that is heavier. There's another rehab, Heterophylla. Put that one there in the back. My Longiloba purple. Honestly, it doesn't come up on camera how purple it is. Something I also want to do is, this one's quite tall, so I'm going to put it there, is I want to put trays because I've been having to water my cabinet a lot more lately with, you know, like it's summer now. I just come in here and quickly water, especially at night, like after work. I have to check like almost every single day. And yeah, the plants that are not like in pots or anything, I do want to put like these. I do have to take them off, obviously. Those are in glass, so that's fine. But like this, when I water this, it's just going to drip everywhere. And that's how your cabinet gets like more and more dirty. I'm actually not going to, those two glass shelves, I'll probably just slide them down the side of the cabinet for now until I figure out what I'm going to do with them. But I'm not going to put it, I had one, you guys saw when I was cleaning, I had it at the bottom. And I had watered, and watered had, I need to change, oh no. I got no more memory. Okay, I had to change my memory card. I I forgot what I was saying. Oh geez. Anyway, yeah, trays, water. I need to put trays underneath. That's what I need to do. Okay. Oh, should I put the pot back in? I don't know. The pot takes up a lot of room though. No, let's just do trays. This one, I'm also going to give this one a spray. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to put some on here and give it like a wipe. This leaf feels very flimsy. I might soon have to have a look at the root system of this one. We're getting really up and personal here, aren't we? I don't see any pests. I don't know, it just needs like a little bit more TLC, you know? It's got so much potential, this one. Okay, you can go there. Alocasia, are there any more alocasia? Yeah, they are. My Venosta. That one. I got this one. The Chancherry. This is becoming alocasia. Put that one there. Okay, you're going back, you're going back. Oh, you, definitely. You're going back in the cabinet. My two pink babies. Aren't they pretty? Yeah, this one also I need to put a tray underneath because I need to water that one quite frequently, actually. Where am I going to put you? You are pink variegated, so maybe I'll put you there. Maybe I'll put you there. And do that because they're variegated plants. So I want to give you more light. I want to give you a clip. Give me a clip. No, those are my Hoyas. Okay. Taking off plant. There we go. You've got a clip. Okay, anthuriums down there. Okay, all of those alocasia can go back into the corner. I think those are all of the alocasias. Am I right? Am I right? Yes, I am. I do also have this. But this, I think I'm going to put this in my propagation room upstairs, put a heat mat underneath it. These are the Tigrina ones. Yeah, I did lose one corm. You guys saw in that video. But it's not doing anything perlite. They're just not doing anything. And it's, you know, summer now. They should have done something by now. And all of the corms in stratum in the propagation room, they are all going for it. And they don't even have a heat mat. They just have really good light. So yeah, I need to get this one in one of those trays. Maybe I've got some room in one of those trays. But then I mustn't forget to label. I'm just going to put this here. Then I'll remember. This is another plant that I think I'm going to take out of the cabinet. This is the Epischia, but I've got two varieties in here. So I've got this one. Come on. So yeah, I've got this one here. And then I've got this one, which is the Cupreata. This was a cutting that I took. And look how well it's rooted in there. So yeah, I think I'm going to take this one out of the cabinet now because it's grown quite a lot. It seems to be doing quite well. It's making even a pup here. So yeah, I'm going to take that one out of the cabinet. And all of my Hoyas, I do want to put all of the Hoyas back like close to the light. And you know what? Maybe I will put some at the bottom here because the Hoyas are very small, so they won't block that much for the anthurium, like the bigger anthuriums that I'm going to put at the bottom. There are some that I am thinking about parting with because they're just not doing very well and they've not done very well for like a year. So maybe I'll put like more of my favorite Hoyas at the top here. This is my Sidulatus, Hoya Sidulatus. What is going on with the tracking? Anyway, yeah, I'm going to put this one at the bottom here. This one sun stresses very nicely and the foliage is quite small as well, so it's not going to block that much. Philodendron, that's not a good idea because that does block a lot. Oh, this one. Oh, I could actually pot this up. I'm going from one thing to the other, yeah. Got a piece of bark on there. I don't know why. I need to put more water in here. Oh my word. These are 2 cuttings from a Skinanthus. There's this one, which is like fuzzy. Yeah, there you go. There's that one that's fuzzy. And then this one, which is the pink one. It's got like round leaves and it gets those pink flowers. So they've rooted very nicely in there. These were just 2 like stems that fell off plants that work. So yeah, they're rooting nicely in there. I need to add water to that. I'm going to pop that there. Hoyas, back to the Hoyas. Got this one, the Sulawesiana. I do. Yeah, there's a root there. This one was in a teeny tiny pot and people were stressing that I put it in such a big pot. But there's active growth here. Like this is all new. Yeah, I think it was only up until like here. Yeah, the leaves also still look absolutely fine. You dusty though. I don't know why you're dusty. My cabinet, how can it get dusty in my cabinet? Anyway, I know, I think that might just be residue from when did I spray my mix in here one time? It was just before I got the beneficials, I think. But yeah, this one is also on a hook. Maybe I should put this one. This is one of my favorites though. Okay, put that one there. I want to make sure that like all the plants are getting enough light. Another Hoya, this is one that I did recently with you guys. Oh, weird. Are those roots? You're supposed to stay in the pot. Yeah, the pot of gold. This one is highly variegated, but it's not like an absolute. Can't pick favorites. No. Let's put you there. You're still quite small, although you do have quite thick leaves. Okay, I've got this. Oh my word. The Hoya Ganungading, I'm still waiting on the shipment. Is it going to be this week? It might even be the beginning of next week, but anyway, it is something that I want to do. But this one, I think what I'll do is I'll put it behind here. This one had a clip, but I took the clip off to give it to one of my alocasia. It was using, yeah, this one needs a trellis. Badly. Yeah, it was using the grids, which it still can, you know. Oh, my nose is itchy. There we go. That's just temporary because I am going to take that one. Maybe I should just take it out of my cabinet already. Problem is I know it's going to, if I put it on my south-facing window, that's just going to dry out because it's in moss. No, I'm going to do that until I get the actual setup and everything. My Hoya Undulata Splash, the Army Splash, whatever it's called, you can see roots there. It's giving me one leaf, that's this one, but for some reason, oh yeah, I've also got my skeleton key here. I had to chop it again because it dried out again. I'm going to put this one underneath. Yeah, I also moved it to give it more light and the leaves have actually bleached a little bit. So I'm going to put that under there. That's fine. This, yeah, I don't know what it is. It's not looking very good. Why has it got that blotching? Is it because it's getting too high of light? Could it be that? Maybe I should try and give it less light. Yeah, I'm going to try and do that. I'm going to try and give it less light. So maybe, be careful of the, maybe I should pop it down here. Like that. Oh, jeez. The stem of the Longulobe purple is so like, it could snap at any second. Are there any more Hoyas? Yeah, there are. What am I saying? Of course there are. Are there any Hoyas over there? No. The Andoensis that we potted up together. I'm like looking like as if there's going to be something already, but that's this one. Yeah, do you see what it's doing now? That's because of the light. So I know once I get this one into a position of like, you know, I think it's going to be fun. This is very exciting. This is one that I got at My Botanica. This is from, I still got the tag, Houseplant Joy. This is the Hoya species Gayo. It was just this leaf, that leaf. Stunning. And look, give me another leaf. So exciting. And it has new roots there as well. But I did just like pop. I think it was in the size pot as well. It was just square. This one's been living very close to the grow light. And I think I want to do like the same thing again. So, maybe I'll put it there, like that. Okay. And the Andoensis, maybe I should put it in there. However, I do also still have Anthurium. What to do? Okay, you there. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not worried about that, even though that is quite close. I don't think I've got any more Hoyas. However, I do have, this is so exciting. There's also new roots. So I got this little plant for free from My Botanica from Tia Plants. Look at the roots, and it's got a new leaf. This is the Philodendron Florida Ghost. Yeah, this one is very close to the grow light though. So I think I'm going to do the same thing, is put this one there, because it was around about there before. Maybe I should just do one lower. I should do that. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm a little bit more comfortable with that. The Antoro Velvet is not getting a lot of light though. Oh, you bugger. Maybe that, like that. There we go. That's better. That's better. Okay. And then another, I probably need to up pot this, but this is in a matte pot and it's got a lot of algae, so you can't really see a lot. But it's been growing like crazy lately. And that's the Snowdrift. Look, it's this one. Yeah, I think the last time I showed you this plant, it was this leaf, and now it's given this leaf. It's such a beautiful philodendron. What am I saying? I think I want to put that one there as well. So maybe I could take a clip out and put you in the middle because you're tiny. And then you can go there. Because yeah, those are very like highly variegated plants, those. Just thinking about positioning here. I have another clip. Yeah, the underlight, I'm going to try and see how that goes, like giving it less light. And then I also have this, which is actually doing very well. Oh, don't blow in the pot, Jacqueline. Honestly, it's so stupid. I don't really see any roots though. Yeah, it's this one. It's on the slow side, the Pink Brigade Cupreata. But it's not died on me, it's giving me new growth, so I am going to leave it in my cabinet. I'm not going to stress it out. I'm just going to put this one underneath here. Because, I don't know, the Cupreata, I've never really given that plant a lot of light. And then I've got, I think all that's left now is Anthuriums. Yeah. I've got a little seedling here. This is an Ace of Spades crossed with a Pap. But I really need to get it out of, like this one I need to get out. Wait. I need to get this one out. There's two. There's another one here, but it's a lot smaller. Yeah, you can take it. IKEA. See, it's like at the top. Yeah, bugger, I'm gonna have to take this off. Yeah, it's... Okay, I've moved the fry deck down here because it's taller and like a taller vessel. I'm gonna do that. And I want to put another Hoya back there, but I don't have any more. Okay, well, let's just do this. Let's take this one. I've got a clip. I'll put this one at the bottom. Because it's also got small dainty leaves, so it's not going to block a lot of light. Okay, I like that, I like that. Okay, then we have all my baby anthuriums. I've got, this is the Dressleri crossed with Ace of Spades, crossed with something else, but that's in the soil, I can't see that. And this is the King of Spades, HU, crossed with Ace of Spades. That's that one. I don't know why my camera is not focusing automatically. I've done something to the settings. And then this one. That one. Give me a nice big leaf there. And there's a new leaf right here. So yeah, these were the two that I won on Instagram. And they're doing very well. Very well. So these were quite close to the light, but I can see some yellowing going on here. These are quite dark anthuriums as well, so I don't think they need that high of light. So I'm going to put them here. The mellow, oh, you're making your way down. I can feel it. You're just in the way. I need to pot up this. You know what? This doesn't need to be in my cabinet. Now that I think about it, I just need to pot this up. This. I think I'm just going to make like, oh, there's new growth there and everything. I think I'm just going to take this out because Escananthus doesn't need to be in a cabinet. I just did that to propagate because they were just cuttings. Yeah, I'm going to take that out because it's irritating me. And then I've got my queen, which it's doing the same thing again. It's killing off a leaf and giving me a new leaf. I can see a lot more roots though. You can't really see because of the algae and because it's matte. This is a newer one that I got. That leaf is stunning. It's quite so dark. Okay, where am I going to put these? I think you... I'm going to put you there. You're quite dark. I don't think you really need... I was giving this one a little bit more light. The Gununga ding is not going to stay there anyway. It's going to come out of my cabinet, so I think I'll do that. Are you going to stay there though? That's another question. This one's also quite a dark one. I'll say I was going to have a rehab shelf, but that's not possible when you've got so many plants. You can go there. I need to pot that one up, so I do need to think about space for that one. That one. Oh, these are two newer ones. These are also dark ones. This is the Carla Blackie crossed with hot chocolates. Oh, it's going to give me a new leaf. So is this one. Oh my word. Okay, I'm going to show you one at a time, because I need to work with the focusing thing because it doesn't want to do it. Yeah, this is the Carla Blackie crossed with hot chocolates. And look, do you see there? It's going to give me a new leaf. It's so exciting. Hello? Who's saying hello? I know, it's Mitch to Matteo. And then this one is the Zara X Michelle Selected Dark Form crossed with the Forgetii Dark. And it's already given me this leaf since I've had it. I think this one was like popping out when I got it. But look, do you see? Wait. There. It's going to give me a new leaf. It's so exciting. Okay. Venusta. What shall I do with you? I think I'll put these two here. I got so much more room. It's dangerous. I'm thinking maybe I don't know what to do. Okay, you can go there, you can go there, you can go there. But this is irritating me. Is this going to hold it though? This is quite heavy. No, that's too dangerous. Maybe I should do the shelf. Because this one, I don't know, I found that the corms need a little bit higher light. Oh. Where's my pruning shears? I need to get rid of. Where did I see? Yeah, this leaf is irritating me. I keep on looking at it. Was there another leaf that I saw that I need to cut off? No. No. Actually, I think what I'm going to do with this one is I might take this one upstairs because I have a stronger grow light up there. And I find that the corms are really happy up there. So I think I'm going to put this one upstairs. This is the mellow. I put them in different like containers so that I remember. I think I'll do that with that one. Got all the alocasia. I think I've got everything in here. I've got another clip, but that's okay. Maybe I can put another Hoya there. Maybe I should do that. Because then I can put... This is hard. It's just this one that I'm not like sure about the positioning of this one. If it's not like too close to the grow light. I don't think it is. And the Hoya Gunungadeng is not going to stay there. So I need to get over that. Maybe I should just take it out now and put it somewhere else, because right now it's... See, that looks better like that. I can move, that's got more light. I might put this one like in the corner at the bottom. Oh, wait a minute, I've got another clip. I'll just put it at the bottom. There we go, it's getting the same amount of light as it was before. I just have to wait to uppot it, but that's gonna come out the cabinet anyway. And then I've got the bottom level. Down here, this is what it's looking like. I've got some Hoya on there, they're quite small. The Gunungadeng is not going to stay there. I do, what did I do with my shears? What did I do with them? What did I do with them?
A few moments later.
I do have a leaf here that looks awful. That was bothering me. That was bothering me. The leaf of the luxurians. I do have a new leaf here. I didn't see that. It was behind the other one. And I've got another new leaf there. Oh my word. There are 3 in this pot. I need to do some separating here. I do have beneficial mats on here. So I did find spider mats. Just got an old leaf here at the bottom that I'm going to take off. Yeah, I need to separate this plant. It's rooting nicely now. It's doing well, but I'm thinking if I just have one. But yeah, if I were to do that, I've got to leave in like 15 minutes to pick up my daughter, so I'm not going to be able to do repotting on top of this. It's probably going to be a long video anyway. Maybe we'll do like a repot plants that I need to do in here and like a separate video. But this is just like the complete revamp with the new shelves and everything. Oh, I love it. So yeah, that is my luxurians, which is going to go back down here. I'm going to put it there. I've got this Magnificum, which is not doing anything. I'm thinking about parting with this one. Oh, it's full of thrips. This one, I don't know what it is, but it keeps on getting thrips. I'm just going to take off the leaf that it has thrips on. Don't touch. Do you see them? Little buggers. Yeah, I think I'm going to put this one upstairs. I'm going to part with that one because I have this Magnificum and this one is doing so much better. I can see it's also going to give me a leaf. But I need to do pest check now. This leaf is bothering me. I don't see any thrips on that one. Is that a thrip? Is it? No, that's not a thrip. And you? No, no thrips on there. They were juvenile thrips, so if they were adult form thrips, then yeah, I would have to treat the whole cabinet. I've taken this leaf off because it was irritating me. Every single time I was looking in the cabinet, it was just irritating me. And it was also blocking the light for new growth here. Because this leaf here, it wanted to come out, but it got stuck and it was also hardly getting any light. I can see something's going to happen in the middle there. Yeah, this was a Magnificum that I rescued at my work. So I'm going to put that one there. And then I've got this one, which is my Anthurium rockeranum dark form. It's going to give me a new leaf, exciting. However, I did put this one higher because when I was at my botanika, I was talking to one of the vendors and he said, let your rockeranum hang because it will encourage the leaves to get bigger, like faster. So, Endoensis, seriously, move your ass. Move it just a little bit over. There you go. Yeah, I had it in the corner like that. The light is lower now, but we'll see how it does like that. I don't know, I like the levels. And then I've got two more. That was this one that we did together. I literally did this like yesterday with you guys. I don't know why I'm looking. Yeah, the King of Spades. I'll put that one there. I've actually got more room here now that I've taken out the humidifier that I don't use. Just checking. That leaf is bothering me. Being brutal here. There's two plants in here. Oh my word, there's more. Wait a minute, there's one. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 plants in here. And it's making a 6th. I don't know if you're going to be able to see in there. Do you see all the offshoots it's made? Oh, there's a spider. Oh wait, no, it's okay. You can live in the cabinet. I'm good with that. Okay, good bugs. You go there. You go there. And you can go there. Oh. Yeah, that was my super silver. Silver blush. No, go back in the cabinet. Go back in the cabinet. You stay in the cabinet. You can live in there. Don't go. Eat the bugs. No. Go back. It's perfect conditions in here. I don't know why you would want to leave. Okay, so that Magnificum, that had thrips. I'm going to take that one upstairs. And then this one. This is one that I have contemplated for years, probably about 2 years now, to get rid of. Because it's not doing anything. I think I've made this one a little bit too wet. I need to maybe repot it. It's giving me a new leaf though, but it keeps on doing this. Irritating me. So it's going upstairs. I'm not going to get rid of it, but it is in a good mix. I don't see any like new root growth. And I repotted this one. I think I repotted this one with you guys the last time I did an IKEA like cabinet revamp thing. So I think what I'll do is I'm just going to cut off the part that I don't like. Do you have pests though? No, you don't. I've just cut off. It was irritating me. Yeah, I'm going to put those two upstairs and maybe give them like a little bit of higher light because they weren't doing very well. Oh my word, the living room is dirty. Okay. That is, I love this. I love this. Like it's just, I'm definitely not like, I felt like I was, my boy. What? Do you need underwear? No. We don't need to see that. Where's your underwear? When you want a broek? Do you want me to go and get one?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I have to go and get some underwear. Okay, I don't know what just happened. Something just came on my camera about memory or something like that, or format. I don't know, but I hope I haven't lost any footage. But anyway, that is my IKEA cabinet revamp. I think the only thing that I will still do is just clean the outside because there's just like fingerprints everywhere from the kids. But the inside is clean. How can I, however, see at the back there some like drip marks, but that honestly doesn't bother me that much. It's only really when you look down here, and I'm never really on the floor on this level anyway. I'm very happy that I did this. Very happy. Now I just need to get some beneficial bugs for the thrips, because I did find thrips on the one plant. I mean, they were juvenile, so it could have just been on the one plant because I did check the others, but you never know. Oh wait. Oh wait, no. I don't know, there's some funny markings on there. It is a new Anthurium leaf, and they do thrips love that. But yeah, I need to get some beneficial bugs, you know, just to prevent and just like help with the thrips, especially in my cabinet. Like I keep a lot of my prized favorite plants in my cabinet, so I think it's just gonna be good. They've done the mats for the spider mats. They did a really, however, on the Antora, but I don't know. Anyway, I'm very happy with how it turned out. I'm so glad I invested in these shelves, because it wasn't, I think I paid in total 80 euros or something like that, and it was for the shelf and the 2 corner shelves. Now my battery's gonna die. Oh my word. There we go. I can feel that my camera is like so hot. I'm gonna wrap it up. This is probably going to be a long video anyway. I hope that it was interesting, because I know a lot of it is just me rambling and like deciding on what I'm going to do and this and that. But I don't know, I feel like you guys are here with me. We can do it like together. And doing these types of things, like a new setup and everything, and new shelves and all of that, they just, I don't know, it just revibes like the cabinets and just gives you that little bit more of appreciation for the plants in here. And the plants that I have in here, like I said, they are my babies. So I want to give them the best, but I'm so happy with it. I'm so happy with it. Yeah, that's what I was saying right before I needed to change my battery. It was like 80 euros, so it is an investment. And I did opt for like the extra strong shelf here. But it's honestly worth it, because I think in my first cabinet, in my Rudster, I was using like an old piece of a fence, and my mom actually still has that, and she constantly had to turn the shelf because it started to bulge, and then like it would do it again, and yeah, it just wasn't very practical, and it was just kind of like DIYing, and it's just nice that you can do this type of thing. It just looks so nice and sleek. But yeah, I'm very happy with how it turned out. Very happy. So thank you for coming along with me and doing this. I'm so glad I'm finally doing it like a month later. Are you kidding me? So yeah, anyway, the only thing I'll do, but I'll do that like, you know, off camera, is just, yeah, clean the outside. That's the only thing I still need to do. But the inside is nice and clean. Oh, it feels so good. It feels so good. I think it looks so good. It's just, wow, there's a lot of fingerprints. It's only when you're sitting on the floor that you realize. I don't even know if you guys can see. Anyway, I'm rambling enough as it is. And I also need to put new of those sticky things in there for the fungus gnats. But I also want to use the, what's it called? Stenema? Yeah, I want to use that. Maybe that's one of the next videos, who knows? I'm just, honestly, I'm trying to film like as much as possible, because next week is the last week of, no, this week, oh my word. This week is the last week. And then it's summer holidays, and then it's kids for 2 months. So I'm trying to like make sure I've got, you know, that I've got backup, you know, I'm not like filming the day before I have to post a video, you know what I mean? Like I'm just trying to make sure I've got content for you guys. Oh, I'm rambling, I'm tired. I need to go and pick up my daughter as well. It's hot. Anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't yet, click that subscribe button, come along and join me. Click the notification bell as well if you want to get notified every single time I post a new video. I post new videos on Tuesdays and Fridays. That might sometimes be different, but it's always 2 videos a week. Subscribing is for free for you guys, but it is a great way of supporting my channel. The best way to support my channel is view time. So if you watched all the way to the end, let's leave a blue heart emoji, because I was just thinking, because I've got these here, because it had blue on it. I don't know, it just came to mind. Yeah, leave a blue heart emoji. It lets me know you watched all the way to the end, and I really appreciate it if you did. And I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.